Well, hello, friendly peoples. We are sitting on the ground at Lakeview, just about to take off. And if you look out at the sky, you'll see lenticular clouds and thermal clouds. So this may be a really interesting day. I'm just about to do my pre-launch cockpit checks, and there's a glider getting ready to launch ahead of me, and then I'll be going. So pre-launch cockpit checks: parachutes on, safety harness is fastened, altimeter is set 4721, avionics are on, transponder is set to ground, radio check. Lake County traffic, glider Sierra Zulu, radio check. Task, I'm not setting up a task.
Sierra, radio check for Pawnee. Yeah, you're loud and clear, Pawnee.
The tail dolly is off, so we're doing our pre-start checks. Fuel valve is open. Power plant main switch is on. Extend prop. Prop is already extended during the ground inspection. Green light, prop extend. Prop stop, disengage. Ignition on. Listen for the fuel pump. The fuel pressure light is out. And the ECU is ready, steady red on the ECU. And so we're ready to start the motor. So, open the spoilers to set the brakes on the ground. Clear prop. about a mile and a half south of you, westbound.
Hey, Berm, I got you outside.
Trim, looking for the propeller to stop. Oh, there we go. Get that prop down. All right. Get my glider cleaned up for thought I had lift.
So yeah, shutting down the engine right there was less than awesome if I wasn't actually in lift. And right now we're about 1,500 feet or 1,600 feet above the ground and only 600 feet above pattern altitude, which is where we shoot to be when we return to the airport. So I really don't have a lot of room to play with. A lot of altitude to play with before I have to either head back from the airport or do something else. So yeah, that's why this next step happens.
All right, I'm gonna go for a restart here. So I'm gonna put my engine up. If it doesn't start, I'm straight in to 1.7. My speed. Green light, prop is extended. Unlock prop stop, turn on the ignition, hit start.
So it's a legitimate question if you have it. Did I really need to run my engine for that 30 or 40 seconds? And the answer is kind of. The problem I was running into is I was only at 1,300 feet AGL, and I needed that 300 feet to glide back to where I would have started my landing pattern. And so I needed to either turn back to the airport right then, I was at my minimums, or I needed to do something else, and so I chose to restart. If I were taking a tow from a tow plane, I would be continuing the tow. I wouldn't have gotten off the tow right there unless I was absolutely sure I was in lift. And what we're looking at over my shoulder here is the other glider that did take a tow, and he's pretty hard to spot, but he's up there, and that's Sierra, and I just came into the thermal underneath him, and that's how I knew I was had a pretty good suspicion that I would be in a good climb. And then once I was solidly climbing this time, I shut down my engine and put it away for the rest of the day once it cooled down. Anyway.
Sierra Zulu is just coming up on 7,000 right underneath Sierra. And there's a hawk above both of us.
Yeah, so you're over the bridge. Is that where you want to
Sierra Bravo, Sierra Zulu, we're about 3.9 miles north of the airport, pretty much straight off the center line.
Copy that.
Sierra Zulu's at 8,600. I'm below and behind you. I'm going to try and get opposite you in this thermal.
Anything on site?
Well, turned off my motor a little early, but this is a nice climb to start with, and we're going to try and see if we can't get into this wave, but even if we can't, this is some great thermal conditions. So, maybe one more turn here.
Bay County traffic, Husky Center with the top is 10 miles to the northwest. I'll be maneuvering for a left downwind entry for runway 17, Bay County.
Husky approaching Lake County. There are 2 gliders in the air.